Round of 10, Group A. 2022 Hot 6 GSL Season 3.
All right, welcome back. RagnaroK was able to take out Bunny in a pretty long series overall. Very well played. I did enjoy that series. That was nice. Now we're going to go up to herO against Solar.
I want to see if herO's going to use that style that we saw in the past.
It's kind
gateway
of man, yeah.
Yeah, gateway man, mass expand. herO, of course, the champion of Season 2 and kind of a remarkable finals. You know, Protosses don't win GSLs, really. It's an extremely rare thing, but when herO's here, and honestly, herO looked so good last season, I would not be shocked if he just started winning a couple more GSLs, and that would be so cool to see.
That would be really cool to see. I would love to have, you know, Zest came really close to getting that third GSL as a Protoss, but no one's been able to do it. Like Zest and MC, the only guys that have gotten the two, right? So, yeah, I would love to have herO kind of continue that. But this is going to be a little bit of a hard test. The thing is, herO he's so fluid. Like he has such a big range. His micro is so strong. His macro is so strong. He's a very good Protoss player right now, and very different from a lot of the other guys that have been championship quality. But one thing I do want to mention from Solar side is I think he's one of the smarter Zergs. And he's actually come up with a lot of original stuff for Zerg. There's a lot of, like, he was the first Lingbane Hydra guy. He did a lot of Swarm Host stuff that doesn't exist anymore, but like he was like the founder of a lot of different strats. So he is a decent guess for who might solve the type of style that herO has been tending towards in the matchup.
Yeah, it should be a fun one here. We're going to start this off on Waterfall, then Inside and Out, and Data C for our map lineup.
I can do this all day. Believe me when you hear me say I can do this all day. There's nothing that I cannot say.
Dragon Phoenix Gaming, herO. Onside Gaming, Solar.
So yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what exactly herO's got in store for us. Welcome, guys. Good to have you here. So we did have a pro block over there on the natural, so he's going to take the base that's pointed a little bit further out. Is that going to change the way the game goes? Maybe. I mean, we'll see if herO has something special planned here, but I don't feel like the early game is as significant when we're watching herO here. Oh, excellent drawing.
That is a sick picture.
Excellent from Canada.
You look like a gangster or something there, man. I love it.
They even had my head at kind of the right angle because I slouch when I sit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I had the kind of Bernie Sanders head position.
I don't think they made your head big enough, but it's pretty good.
But yeah, I want to see this style again from herO, and if not, I want to see if it's going to be anything even crazier, because herO, you know, when he came back, and this was always the case for him, he didn't seem to be as interested in what the trends were with the other Protoss players. And I do think Protoss is a race that you can express your play in more so than like some of the other races.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It just rewards creativity and ingenuity a little bit with the way the tech tree builds out. But yeah, I mean, when he did that kind of gateway man style, it actually, like, when I watch it, when I'm casting, I'm like, God, how do you actually stop this? Like, Stalkers and especially comboed with Oracles, but just Stalkers alone, they trade out so effectively. You can blink away. You're always going to be killing Zerglings or something that's coming at you. And, you know, they're already fast as standalone units.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's so much that it does, like, fundamentally within the game, that type of style. I do have to mention that we have a Forge starting. This is incredibly rare. to see
Yeah,
a
look at
forge
that.
at this time.
This is
I'm
almost unheard of.
fascinating. Yeah, I'm fascinated by this. The only thing I can think is he'll get a quick +1 and do some sort of push with that. But I'm really, really interested in what this could be. Like, I'm trying to think, like, well, the last time I remember a forge this quickly might have been some sort of immortal push. Maybe, but I'm not even 100% sure on that. I'm, like, really scraping through my brain trying to think back.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what? I actually don't know off the top of my head if there's some kind of specific incentive to get the +1 this fast because maybe one unit can kill X. Kill another unit with X number of shots less or something.
Yeah, Zealots against Zerglings are the same, right?
Yeah.
As StarCraft 1. And then, I mean, like, if you're going to be going Stalkers, for instance, which I think is pretty likely, any attack upgrades are going to be amazing here.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, attack upgrades for ranged units are always amazingly
Oh, it's insane.
strong.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess just the straight math of Zealots for Zerglings can be nice. It doesn't change what the Adept does at all. So I think when I see the +1, the only two units I think about for this matchup are Stalker and Immortal. And I mean, Immortal pushes they don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
so.
they used to be all we'd see in the matchup.
Yeah.
Now the Overlord's going to come in here. He's really trying to figure out what in the hell is going on in this base. Does he see the Forge? I don't think he's going to ever get in range to see that.
Just barely not, yeah.
Let's just get the confirm here. Yep,
Yeah.
Doesn't see it. Doesn't see anything, by the way. So really has no ideas.
When you see two Stalkers, I think you know that it has to be blank.
Sure.
Why
sure.
would you get two? Like,
Right.
one, yeah, you push an Overlord out, but two?
Yeah, no, 2 could be the giveaway, but again, just not seeing it, not having any of that confirming there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's getting a second Forge.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm glad you actually pointed that out, Artosis. I might have missed that.
That's crazy. Oh no.
Okay. He's gonna have to recall
that was
those.
great from Solar. He kills the Stalker, forces a recall, and I believe he will just easily cancel this and get the pylon. Like, this was a golden move from Solar. My god. So absolutely awesome and amazing. +1 armor gets started, and +2 attack should get started now as well. Oh god, Solar
Dude,
runs in with the Lings.
He's kind of everywhere right now, man. And, you know, I'm really excited to see how this game's going to look. But honestly, Solar is, like, beating up herO so much. herO might just be in bad shape as the game goes on and die out that way. This is a lot of kills, man.
Yeah.
5 already.
Yeah, this looks really, really bad. Definitely want to see him get that +2 attack. Like, he made the Forge. Let's get the upgrades with it. But what a tough position after these nice moves from Solar. Now the Robo coming up. That third Nexus will eventually finish here. Hallucination going across for that Scout. Lots of Ling Roach for now.
So, yeah, I mean, things have been very greatly slowed down. It should be noted, though, you know, these upgrades are still coming along here. So, you know, the Zerg may be a bit surprised by how strong the army is going to be. But, you know, losing, getting denies on thirds, losing probes like that, these are all very bad signs for the Protoss. When we saw herO dominate with this kind of gateway man style, he had gone uninterrupted up until the push came out.
Yeah, yeah. So the Ling harassment has been fantastic. Now, this I am so interested in. I think he's going to go Colossus Tasteless.
Oh, that would be, okay, that would make sense, actually.
Yeah, and with, like, +2 attack Colossi to help clear out these Lings, that could be pretty awesome. But this is definitely not the same Gateway Man. I thought it was going to be like a mod. Oh, it's actually going to be a Disruptor. Now, Disruptors generally go with the Stalkers a bit better. But I thought with the double Forge that maybe, and against this many Lings, the Colossus, to me, feels a little bit better against the Lings and everything.
I think, you know, if you have 1 or 2 Colossi, and they can just fry the Lings,
but to be fair, like, if you're going to pop 1 unit out in case of attack, the Disruptor's way better.
All right, here we go. Not bad with the force fields, honestly.
Yeah.
Disruptor shot coming through, and gets the Ravager. Beautifully done.
2 of them, in fact.
But, you know, how much more can he take right now? He's going to go over that pylon on the low ground. Lings and Roach is going to spill up here up at the top.
Oh, he gets it back to the overcharge. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. He blinked back so he could wiggle it into range, and he saves the Disruptor.
That was wild, man.
Yeah, he pushes everything back.
Maybe a bit of an overextension there from Solar, who's now supply blocked, by the way.
Yeah. Lots of workers on both sides here. +2, +1 is just about to be all done. That +2 armor already coming up. Stalker's just walking up to clear a little bit of creep.
And yeah, man. I mean, it's been an interesting game so far here, but I will say, you know, Solar is starting to really stack these bases, man. And at this point in time, I'm kind of wondering if herO is going to be able to do anything. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of this goes back to some of those engagements early on.
I honestly think it's going to come down to disruptor shots.
Yeah,
because
you
it's
could be
like
right.
pretty heavy Ling Bane, and that it's really hard to connect the disruptor shots correctly against that.
Right.
Right. They kind of can be spread out. They're right on top of your units a lot of the times. Obviously, if you hit like a big clump of Banes or something, that's going to be an amazing hit.
All right, he blinks in here. Interesting to see him instant blink in there, since you know there is a cooldown.
Yeah.
You don't know where Lings or Banes could be later on.
If they happen to be really close, he could be in trouble from that.
Yeah, he's gonna have to recall this. Oh wow, really good recall. Gets every single one.
I thought
That's
for sure he'd be
actually-
leaving like 3 behind.
That was like a really good click right there. I'm kind of blown away.
Yeah. Bunch of angry Zerg players. Wow, the bar's pretty low. He clicked the stalkers into a circle. It's so sick. Wow, that pro gamer. GSL champion.
We got Banes hitting on both sides here. A lot of probes are going down.
Disruptor shots coming out. That is a lot of Ling Bane, man. That is very hard to play against. And as you can see, like the disruptors are having a harder time hitting. This is why I kind of thought we were going to see a Colossi here. You know, I think if you have like 3 Colossi there, you might actually just grind that down pretty well.
Man.
But
It does seem like this style of play, these Banes are just clicked onto the disruptors. Like, it's actually so funny to follow this. It seems like that Stalker Gateway Man style, it needs to come out at a very specific time. And the harass from Solar kind of stopped it.
yeah. I don't know, like, he might have been planning to go Disruptor the entire time, too. Like, Disruptors are amazing, so you can't really fault him for that. And he's got, like, some really fantastic upgrades right now. He is so out-upgraded Solar, but Solar's actually catching up. Like, his 2-1 is actually going to finish for his Lings, which is nice. Adrenal on the way. Some High Templars coming out, so going to get some Archons. That +3 attack is getting very close to being done as well. Look at this, an Immortal. It's a very different play here from herO from what I'm used to seeing.
He's got a different approach to the matchup, that is for sure.
Yeah, and it's even different from his different, you know? It's like something, completely
coming
different.
something pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Small counterattacks are going to come in here again. herO only on these 3 bases here. He can end up losing a lot more probes in this process.
Oh, very nice blink over to the side there.
Yeah.
Blocking those Banes, keeps his probes alive, very importantly.
You know, the problem is that I just don't see herO maxing out anytime soon. So I feel like Zerg is going to have a lot more opportunities to come in and start to trade out pretty effectively.
Yeah. And there's actually Ultraless Cavern coming on the way. And look at this, an Ultra coming out. That's actually awesome. I think the Ultra actually has some real potential to help out here, too.
Yeah.
There's like 1 Immortal, you know? Disruptor shot doesn't kill Ultra. I mean, Ultra's, you know, the high armor, run right in there with the Ling Bane. I like it. You don't see Ultras that often against Protoss, like, until you get, like, 2 Sky Toss comps, right?
Right.
Then Dark Style comes into play a little bit. But this is not one of those games, so it's kind of cool to see.
Okay, the push is coming in again. You know, it's going to be these disruptor shots. Oh my God!
Oh, that was a
Take
really
a few
good
more
one.
like that, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was an absurdly
That
good
was
shot.
ridiculous. All right,
The,
more shots coming out.
He's doing a pretty good job,
actually
honestly,
kind of
with this
insane.
push. And suddenly, Solar could be in trouble here.
Yeah, he's like just, oh my God, the Ultras are just getting completely destroyed here. Banes come in.
He hit that one with like 3 disruptor shots.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's trying to heal it up and everything. Another Ultra coming down. There is still an Immortal here, which is a problem for that Ultra.
Yes.
Look at him chunk that down with his +3 Immortal attack.
It is insane.
Oh my God, the one shot and the Ultra's like almost done.
That was a funny blink. I mean, I kind of am almost in disbelief as to what I'm seeing here, but I mean, you know, this goes to show you what you can do with good control.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God, and
fantastic
another one
upgrades.
right on the Queens. These are like the best disruptor shots of StarCraft 2.
They're pretty absurd.
Oh my god, he's not even mining.
Yeah, herO actually is having a very hard time back there at home. Look at this, traps the Ultra in there, does end up killing it off. Archon coming to the front. Might be able to kill these 2 hatches, man. It is a possibility. That is so funny
This
looking.
is such a wild game. I think herO could still win if he just kind of makes what he has.
His production is very low right now, though.
Yeah, but the thing is like the Zerg is bleeding out too many units. I think he might have hemorrhaged too much here.
Yeah, I think he should have given up these 2 hatches. Like, fighting for these.
Yeah.
Look at him smile. He's, like, laughing and smiling. Because,
oh my god!
herO's
what
economy,
a game!
I think herO's economy was badly enough hurt that maybe if Solar just... Because the thing is, if you're not fighting the entire time, herO will kill both the hatches that he was at right there, those 2 hatches. But Solar still had 3 bases other than that, so maybe if he pulls back, reinforces, maybe he hits the mass that he needs to actually clear that Stalker-based army.
Yeah. Man, that was like... We've casted a lot of crazy games at GSL, but like that comeback was wild.
That was good.
And the fact that,
was
it was
nice.
that much of a nail biter, he didn't even have any workers, so like he had to just have the last few fights go perfectly.
I love the double forge too, Tastes. That was really cool. Very fresh.
Yeah, very different. And you really saw, he was able to, with the micro, deal so much extra damage. The Zerg just wasn't able to do it. And those disruptor shots, man, my God. Yeah. All right, guys, our map's loaded up. This is Inside and Out. Right now, herO with a 1-0 lead over Solar.
I can do this all day. Believe me when you hear me say I can do this all day. There's nothing that I cannot see.
Dragon Phoenix Gaming. herO. Onside Gaming. Solar.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a cool game. Forge. So I guess we're gonna see a cannon rush.
Oh, look at this. Okay.
Like, whoa, the +1's even faster this time. +1 before gateway. He's crazy, Tasteless.
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, look at this big bad gamer over here.
Well,
He can't get down there?
no.
Okay.
All right.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense what fits where or what can't get somewhere. Just look at it. Cannon.
Yeah, throws that down. And
Kanan.
A Kanan.
Yeah. But he can make Kanans on the high ground, too. The shield battery energy, or no, sorry, the pile energy goes up. It can go up and down.
Oh, he's going to pop this pylon. The cannon's almost done, though. He's not going to be able to kill it before it warps in, so he's just going to go ahead and run. Second cannon gets... And look, he actually gets to cancel the hatch, so... And then, of course, herO cancels there as well.
Oh, I thought he was going to start making cannons in the high ground and try to hit the pool.
Well, yeah, I guess if he had popped up and threw a pylon there immediately, that would have been a possibility.
People are watching this like, well, this is what my BattleNet experience has been like.
Yeah.
Finally, a game that speaks to me and my StarCraft experiences.
It can be very cathartic, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I think everyone has been through those things where, like, you see the dirtiest, cheesiest Russian GSL, and you're like, finally. You're like, I knew this could be pro gamers.
This has to work at pro level too, right?
Yeah. It's like, yes, it does. Cannon Rush absolutely can work at pro level.
Interesting to see herO just ditch it the moment he forces the cancel.
Yeah, no, I think it's the right play for sure. I think if you're gonna do the all-in Cannon Rush where you wall the top of your ramp and then like you're building a robo there, that's one thing. But when it's like this and you have a wall at your natural, I think you're looking to expand at the first possible moment.
What is he gonna kill this? Oh my God, he almost killed that queen, man.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Good micro there from herO.
herO, I think at this point in time, just has by far the best micro in GSL.
Yeah, I can't really argue. I mean, I'm trying to think, like,
Maybe
Beyond
Mario, but
still has good micro. Mario has great micro. Yeah, I think you have to put Mario up there as well. But herO was always top 2 micro for Protoss. Like, always, it was him and Parting. Like, they have always outshone everybody else in the micro realm of Protoss.
And you know, this really hinders the Zerg early on, right? I mean, the third base is later. You haven't even been able to connect the creep highway, so Queens are, you know, obviously very slow off of that. And yeah, I want to see what the follow-up attack is here, but there's definitely going to be a timing coming in here soon from herO.
Yeah, he's making the Adepts and Oracles, and that's like basically the best way to go ahead and punish split hatcheries like that.
Yeah.
It's really hard to run in between those 2 bases, and obviously your first expansion that finishes has to have a lot of drones, so there's a lot of areas that you can kind of attack. The separation of the creep, very, very important. Whereas if you let them get the regular natural, right, if that one is full of drones, it's so much easier to block your drones from dying.
Yeah, and as this pressure is going to come in, I mean, even seeing those little lings get sniped there, that can start to add up, man. Especially as these Adepts are going to be coming. Third Nexus comes down here, so I'm sorry, I thought he was going to be putting pressure on a little bit sooner, but I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of controlling the game reasonably well with the Oracles right now. Seems pretty safe. +1 melee here for Solar. I like to see it. That's interesting to me in a way, right? Because he did utilize the Lings in the previous game really, really well, like that surround on the Stalkers and then the canceling of the Nexus. And then just in general, the usage of the Lings I thought was really strong. I mean, he lost the game, so whatever, but I like that. And since there's a Stargate out already, that's like always a good time to get +1 melee, right? You don't really want to be going roaches against someone that might make voids.
Nicely done there. Going to drive these out. And again, he could just easily one-shot that. Bit of a misclick there. Bit of a misclick. Hits the... why can I not remember what this is? Spore Crawler. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It's been 12 years. Forgot the name of that building.
The shooty thing.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get that Overlord kill. And again, this is all setting up for when that pressure comes here from herO.
Second Forge is coming up right now.
Yeah, and isn't this cool? I mean, herO, coming out of a GSL win, has already re-innovated the matchup again. He still likes the Stalker sets and the pressure, but now he goes with upgrades to make that even more robust.
I like that a lot. To be honest, he's got a target on his back, right?
Yeah, well, this is how you can end up winning another championship in a row. A lot of times people come in here and they've basically perfected the style, and then they try to ride that style through several seasons, right? While everybody else is studying them and trying to figure out where the weakness is. But he's come in here and, again, got us some very novel ideas at play. Now, I don't remember when the Forge was made in the other games. It was kind of a not unique time to make a Forge in the past season.
Oh, yeah, last
it was like
season
after the third base or something.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely got upgrades, but this is a much more Forge-centric build. Well, the last game especially, but I mean, to see 2 Forges this quickly, it's exciting. I'm loving this. It's just so nice to have fresh stuff like this. Now, Prism coming up. Charge is coming as well. Templar Archives, so we might see some Zealot Archon action here. But 10 Roaches being made. Okay. So he has +1 melee, and he has switched into Roaches, and he is getting the Spire. So, honestly, the Roaches are a very good call here.
Yeah, I really like this.
And I'm not even sure how he's making that call in a lot of ways. Like, I guess he's seen some Adepts. He hasn't really seen Stalkers. So, you know, against Zealots, Archons, Adepts, all those.
That's actually kind of annoying. He can't morph that into the Archon yet.
Yeah, he wants to, for sure, make these Archons and then do the Zealot warp in. But the Roaches are going to, they fight better against that. Blink coming up as his follow-up. 4th Nexus. Here we go.
Yeah. And again, it's usually after the 4th Nexus. That's when the pressure starts coming in there. He'll have a lot of setups with his structures to kind of barricade off the counterattacks, make that a little bit harder. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. Oracles will gun down Lings so quickly here. Archon harass inbound here. Well, one of them is. One's a pacifist Archon, the other one's going to attack.
You know,
I will damage everything but kill nothing.
my brain is really racing while I watch the way that he's playing this season and kind of compare it to last season. It feels like he's taking, it feels like what he created last season was an unfinished product. And I think that this is the next stage,
Dude, I think that is a very, very smart way to look at it.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think he's like, I have to change this. I think it's more like he continued to work on it and theorize behind it and practice it.
He kept labbing it, and he's like, actually,
I think
why not just get the forges faster?
Yeah, and also, like, we are seeing things like Immortals, which we did not see previously, right?
Yeah.
And we're seeing disruptors that we did not see previously. It feels like he's taking what he learned about expansion speeds and gateway unit strength, and he's adding in all the other things that we already knew about Protoss, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I feel like I'm looking at right now, and it's exciting.
Okay, the mutas are continuing to roam and generate threats here. And until these mutas get chased out, there's no way the Protoss could push. We would see the Warp Prism basically try to chase it. You don't really ever see this, by the way. This is so sick.
I love it. I love the Archon
juggle. It's like
juggle.
this weird moving shot with the Archon. That's so funny.
Because of the pickup range, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if only we could get a buff to the Prism where it can throw the Archons out just like it can pick them from range.
That's
it can throw them out at range.
I think what they need to do is they need to have an upgrade where the Warp Prism can throw the Archon, but it's like a boomerang, and it comes out, hits stuff, and then gets pulled back.
Sounds amazing. I guess it would work like that anyways. Now, a lot of Ling Bane Roach Ravager coming in here. He does get some decent hits. And in fact, he's killing a lot of the probes. The mutas actually go back in and continue to do damage. Those Oracles worth their weight in gold during that defense. The mutas continue to harass. herO has lost a lot of probes again.
Yeah, I mean, herO's hurting here. But I feel like after that last game, I'm like afraid to be calling the game too early here.
Yeah.
Where are the upgrades at here for herO right now?
2-1. But he's about to have 2-2.
Okay.
Solar actually has +2 on his Zergling, so that's pretty solid as well.
More
+2 is fantastic.
Coming in here, but again, I don't know how efficiently he's trading here. But if he's going to get this base, that's going to be enough for sure.
Yeah, I think he will get it. Oh, God. Okay, actually, that went better than I thought it would. Throws the Biles down, but does not quite finish the Nexus
off. I wonder if
off.
it would have been better to actually just...
oh, my God! Okay, well, he actually gets one and loses one, so... That was kind of an insane move to offensively drop. He blunked those with Disruptor drop.
Yeah, he biggity blunked it. Kind of insane moment there. I thought he should have used those Banes on the Nexus back there.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was thinking.
Here we go. A lot of Banes are going to be coming up. He blinks away.
Well, the Banes just continue to run, and they do clear some of the Stalkers. Solar's army getting pretty damn low. 10 Roaches is not going to be it. Even using a lift there from those Phoenixes.
It's so funny. He just seesaws the fight all the way back. He's just microing well enough. He's not taking the kind of damage. And also, it does seem like Solar is being a little bit too quick to try to throw things into the mix to try to clean this out, where he might want to stay back and try to mass up a little bit so he actually has a fighting chance. Meanwhile, the Zealots are here to try to, they do deny that counterattack. And we have another set of big Warpins here. He's going to go all the way to the other side of the map and try to take this base out over here at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, he has moved this over. Some Biles go down. Really nice Biles. They do hit that Disruptor. Good dodging as well.
Oh!
That's crazy. Solar has got to go over and finish that off with something.
Oh, my God. He'll never get the closure of not having that destroyed. So the fourth base is still mining. Healthy income here. The Banes are getting sniped before they can get away. Another Bane comes down. The Archon's still in the game. He pulls it back. This micro's so good.
Oh, my God.
I think he's going to win the game.
Yeah, the Oracle's getting on top of everything. GG is calling herO 2-0 Solar.
Dude, he's so good.
Man, that was That was an impressive series. Solar actually, I feel like, was doing better against herO than most people have.
Yeah.
In the matchup, like, he was definitely dealing some damage. He was screwing with his economy a lot more. herO wasn't able to take as many bases as we've seen.
Yeah.
But it is an alternate style from herO, so I don't think he's going to be going up to 6 base with that when he's making robo units and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think it's more likely that you are see slightly less bases, but a higher quality. Really interesting in so many ways, though. This series, that was
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
It's so now, yeah. Now that's that series, guys. herO, again, still changing the way we understand the matchup. Coming up next, mirror matchup time. It's going to be Bunny versus GuMiho. We'll be right back.